Hi everyone, welcome to our weekly market update. I'm Shay and I'm here with Maddie. We're just going to have a bit of a chat to you guys about the rental and the sales market. Do you want to kick off with the rental side?
Yeah, sure. So, again, very busy. I feel like a broken record saying that every week. Busy with properties online. So, I think I've said it before that we don't usually have this amount of properties online at this time of year. Usually winter's a little bit of a lull, but no lull this year.
Yep.
So, yeah, we've consistently got new properties coming up. We currently have 18 properties online, and we've been working pretty hard to lease a few of them too. So, it just keeps coming, which is great. I'm not going to complain. Great problem to have. We had 2 new properties come up in the last couple of days. We've got 120A Glen Road, which has been very popular.
Okay.
So $430 a week, gets a 3-bedroom updated sort of cottage with a decent yard. And I think it's the shed that's the seller. So anybody that's looking to lease their property out with a shed, it's a real selling point at the moment.
Yeah, great.
And then we also have 3 of 116 Main Street, which is a pre-existing rental for us, and it was popular last time. It was a relatively new build 12 months ago. 3-bedroom, as I said, new build, guaranteed to be popular. That comes up in the next 4 weeks. So we're just trying to get in early, trying to get some interested people through.
Yes, yeah,
so look out for open homes for those. They're coming up in the next couple of days. They're very, very popular. We've also gained some traction on our, I think I've spoken about them a few times. We've had some other properties on Main Street that are new builds. Gained a little bit more traction on those. So they hovered around the $500 a week mark, which, as we know from previous conversations on here, that that's not really the ideal mark for a lot of tenants. I mean, affordability is a real issue at the moment, but they've started to get a little bit more interest recently as well. So a little bit of a shift in the market, not a huge one, but a little bit.
Yeah, that's good.
Keeping us on our toes.
Yes, as always, always.
So how's everything going with sales?
Yeah, things aren't going too bad. We're probably experiencing maybe a little bit more of a lull in this winter period, but again,
which is
like
to
you
be
were saying,
expected.
very, very normal. In saying that though, we still have had at least 2 or 3 properties come to market over the last week.
Wow.
One of them in Franklin, which is a beautiful 1880s cottage. So it's stunning, really nice. So that's showing a bit of interest there, which is really good to see. And then we've had another property come up in Thornville as well in Stride Street. So that's in a fairly affordable price bracket in the 500 range, and that seems to have been doing fairly well as well, which is really good to see.
Yeah, that's good.
We have looked at a few more properties coming to market, so we looked at them last week. One of them is an off-market property, so it will stay off-market for a little while, so make sure you're definitely in touch with one of our agents just to keep an eye out on things that aren't yet hitting the market as well, just to get that, I guess, first in, almost best dressed, to get a bit of an idea as to what's going on there.
To touch base with your agent.
Exactly. And look, sometimes we do even find that owners are happy to sell their property off market if we have someone who's interested as well.
Why wouldn't you?
Always really good to keep an eye out with us and make sure you're chatting away and know what's coming. But otherwise, we're all trying to keep a bit warm in the winter. It's nice to see a bit of sun out and about today. But otherwise, we're looking forward to hopefully the warmer months bringing a little bit more to things. Appraisals have slowed down a little bit and listings have slowed down a little bit as well. But again, very, very normal for this time of year too. So
with what you said about just keeping in touch with the agent, we found that, I mean, it's always been something that we advise people to do in property management. If you know the parameters of the property that you're looking for, then reach out to us, give us an idea of what you're looking for, and we can keep you on the list. We can keep you at the forefront of our mind if something we can see is coming up in the future. And it's absolutely correct. Like, I mean, it's just so much easier if we know in advance what certain people are looking for, especially our existing tenants. We like to keep the good ones. We just keep them on our books and know what they're going to be looking for and roughly the time frame, and then it makes it so much more seamless. So it goes both ways with both.
It really does. It really does. And look, a lot of our owners as well, I mean, there's always these conversations about, do we wait until winter's over? Do people want to buy houses in the warmer months? There's always that question. And look, there's pros and cons to both being in the market or not. So like you're saying, having that conversation with your agent and knowing what might be coming to the market, or at least telling them what you're after, we can keep that in the back of our mind and say, actually, we were just speaking to someone who wants to come on in spring because that's what they think is going to be the best time for them. They have a bit more time to sort things out. But they'd be interested in exploring a conversation with someone who may be interested in the property as well. So,
and that's the thing, go to an appraisal with somebody in mind, like, oh, that's right, they said that they wanted a property like this, similar parameters. So.
100%.
Yes.
100%. So, yes, So
No,
keep an eye out with everyone
Yeah,
and shout out to
definitely.
everybody.
Keep
So
in touch always.
yes, yeah, absolutely.
I think that might be about it. I just wanted to do a bit of a shameless plug. I noticed that there's a food van.
Yes.
I think it's called Pizzarani's Bambino.
Okay.
They are doing the rounds, and it's their first time in Huonville tonight.
Oh,
from memory.
cool. Awesome.
So they're at Goodyear.
Yeah.
In the car park from about 5 o'clock. So if anybody's there,
yes, yeah, head on over.
I will
Sure.
be. Yes, yeah. Have a look at their menus. They're like Nutella gnocchi or something.
Oh, delicious.
Yes,
delicious.
So, but that's it.
Yes, yeah, great. No, perfect. That sounds really good. Oh, lastly, I guess as well, we did pajama day on Friday as well. That was.
Yes.
I think we're going to have to ask for a couple more of those. That was
I
pretty
agree.
good.
Yes, let's find another worthy cause to dress up in our pajamas for.
Yes, yeah. So that was a really great turnout with most of the team being able to participate as
It
well,
was
which is really good.
yeah. The Huon News came in and they did a little bit of an article on it because I didn't realise how many people didn't know what Pajama Day was actually for. So for anybody that doesn't know, Pajama Day raises funds for kids in foster care, which I mean, could I think of a better cause?
I know.
Yeah, so I think the more we engage in it, the more the wider community will. This year it wasn't so much about raising money, we raised a little bit internally.
It was more awareness.
It was awareness, so
Yeah.
I really hope more people can jump on board
Yeah.
in the next couple of years.
Yes, yeah. So if you head in, you see us in our pajamas, it's not how we normally get about, but it might be a bit more of a recurring.
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect.
Perfect. I think that about wraps us up. So thanks for spending time with us for the weekly market update, and we'll see you next time.